Hello, this is Gail, the Legacy Lady, and this is episode 13, Intentional Storytelling, the power of our words and the impact of how we wield them. Thank you so much for tuning in wherever you are, and I'm in the midst of back to school things and scouting stories. And the last episode, I had props. So if you were able to view the video, you got to see pictures of things. And I encourage you to go find that video on YouTube. It will be up shortly. So tonight is a little bit of a continuation of that, a continuation of the scouting theme and how we are talking to each other, how we are talking to our children, to our nieces, our nephews, and our friends' kids, and pretty much everyone around us. And this idea of what is coming out of our mouths, people are listening to, small humans are listening to, and it is shaping how they view the world. It is shaping how they view themselves, and it is shaping the next generation of people who will be making pretty important decisions, who will be your doctors, your lawyers, and your caregivers. So, kind of a lot, and this particular topic is being sparked partially because of a few interactions I've had over the past few days, and it has left me feeling a bit ranty. So I commit to not fully ranting. We will be constructive and framing in a way that we can use legacy to be intentional about how we're talking to each other and remembering that little ears are listening all the time, regardless if they are our own children or not. And that it still matters how we talk about ourselves, it matters how we talk about the people around us, and it matters how we frame our stories, how we tell our stories. Because it impacts how those young people, how the kids, how other people, how our peers, and the elderly, every word that comes out of our mouths has an impact on someone, whether or not we realize it. And the sooner we all can accept that and start listening to ourselves, I think the better off we will all be. So that is my little soapbox for the moment. Now, intentional storytelling and considering the power of our words, just that one piece, every time we take a moment to tell a part of our story, we inspire the person across from us to potentially change what they're doing, to do something different the next day. And it gives them a view into someone else's life. It opens their worldview, widens their eyes, and opens a whole new world of options and opportunities. So, as an example, I've been telling my scouting story because I've been manning these tables for orientation and open house. And I love to see the young women, little girls, get excited about new opportunities, about scouting, and seeing their eyes light up when they hear about things like canoeing and backpacking and camping and doing things that they want to do. And on the other side of that, it can also be frustrating when there is a party involved in the conversation that is disparaging and derogatory and negative and wholly not helpful and seemingly unaware that their own children and their daughters are hearing this about themselves and framing their opinions about themselves based on what their parent is saying. And it makes me want to fight for them even harder, which is what I've done in every situation because that's my personality. And because I think every girl and every boy and everybody in between should have the opportunity to reach for everything they want. And for me and my life, scouting gave me the tools to be able to do that. So my intentional storytelling with scouting and with the things I'm sharing is giving these kids, showing them the vehicle of scouting and how it can help them reach their dreams. So the power of our words in all of that is giving that other person, that family, an option of how they can support their child, and regardless of which scouting experience they choose, gives them a chance to go on to do amazing things. Now, I've already covered a little bit of the impact of how we wield them. So this whole idea, that impact we have, it can be a positive impact or it can be a negative impact. And my utmost goal is that every live I do, every tweet, every Facebook post, every blog post, every word that comes out of my mouth in person, and everything that goes to my children has a positive impact. Do I always manage it? Absolutely not. I obviously am human, I'm imperfect, but I do try, and I frame what I say in a positive manner, and that impact helps the person across from me have a better day, a better week, a better month, a better year, a better life, and gives them an opportunity to see the positive side, sees the impact they could have. And that for me makes all the difference. And that's why I keep telling my story, because there's power in our words and there is massive impact with how we wield them. And that's intentional storytelling, the legacy way. So if you totally line up, or pretty much line up, with my version of intentional storytelling, I would love to talk with you. I'm doing a live writing workshop next week. It'll be on August 30th at noon Eastern. It'll be virtual, which is online, and you can come in via phone or on video if you feel comfortable. It's completely free, and we're going to be using an incredible platform called Infinite Humanity. And once you register, you'll get all the information you need to know about that, which is also a free platform. So that is my personal invitation to you to come hang out with me on August 30th at noon for this free live writing workshop. It'll be anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, so you can block off basically your lunch hour if you're in the Eastern time zone. The link to that is in the description. And I'm so glad you were able to join me for this recording, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy writing.